Guys, today is a day for celebration. Today, August 14th, or if this video has even come out by then, today is the day. It exactly marks 1 year since my first ever Hanime review. And we've come a long way since that day. When that video dropped, I was on roughly around 450 subscribers, and now we're closing in on 1,000 subscribers. That is literally insane. So to celebrate this glorious day update with the ending of the Russo-Swedish War 1790 and the birth of Oppenheimer's younger brother, we may now add August 14th, 2023 to those great dates as the date that degeneracy started on the Speedy Boy 696 YouTube channel. Let's be real though, this channel's been degenerate from the start. To honor this legendary date, I will be reviewing a masterpiece of a anime. Last year, it was a very funny yaoi anime. This year, it's a motherfucking Yuri anime with the greatest plot I've ever seen in my life. Maybe next year I'll do Funtanari. So, this anime is created by MS Pictures, which have brought you some legendary anime like Bible Black and Kanajo. And this time, they've brought some awesomeness to the table through the anime called Shoujo set. Now, this anime isn't very plot heavy and has a genuinely really good story. So I'll be missing out chunks of it, so that way you can go and watch it and not get spoiled too badly. This is Shinobu Hanada. And wait a second, is that an Indian anime girl in that anime? Anyways, this is the character Momoko Naito, and Shinobu fell in love with her when they first met. But this was a very long time ago, and now they're in high school and Momoko has kind of forgotten about that. But Shinobu hasn't, and in high school Momoko doesn't reciprocate Shinobu's feelings, so she kind of just fucks literally anything that moves, kind of like that Rick and Morty meme. And the anime is based in an all-girls school, where it seems to be like every other corner there is girl-on-girl action. So I had to confirm whether this was what actually happened in the girls' school. So I asked my friend who asked his sister, and yep, she confirmed it's basically true. So what the hell are boys' schools like?
This is serious. Everybody in Uganda knows Kung Fu.
So this girl is walking past the classroom and hears some very suspicious noises. So she checks it out and, well, there's nothing in the room other than just art stuff. But then she checks anyways just to be sure, and there's still nothing there. But suddenly something flies past her and closes the door behind her, locking her in. Turns out it was actually two girls having some before class intimacy. A little bit later, Momoko walked up and get the student out of the room. And a bit later on in the episode, the girl who was stuck in the art room ends up walking up to Shinobu, sleeping, and kisses her while she is sleeping. And then later they just start fucking. Fast forward a little bit and Shinobu is in a room about to go to sleep, and then Momoko walks in and they have a conversation about some things that happened on that day, which will not be mentioned for the sake of spoilers. And then Shinobu starts to try and flirt with Momoko, but she just shuts her down and says, "Get out or I'll lock you in," basically. In the next episode, the teacher Kyoka Hayato asks Momoko to deliver something to the student's house because she is too busy with meeting. Momoko obliges and does that. Later on, the same teacher asks Momoko for help with translation of some lyrics for a play, or something like that. And then the teacher decides to break the fucking law by taking Momoko to a hotel in her Mazda RX-8 to get ramen. And then breaks even more laws by fucking her in the same hotel. But the next day, after this tomfoolery, it turns out the teacher ended up collapsing and is now in hospital. And Momoko is very nervous about going to see her, so Shinobu basically just drags her to go see her at the hospital. Now, the last episode. And what the fuck? Is this the Burger Queen? Anyways, it's Valentine's Day, and for some reason, Momoko is just eating all these burgers. I don't know why, but yeah, there we go. And Shinobu just walks up to her and gives her some Valentine's Day chocolates, as what happens in most normal anime. But then a little later, Shinobu goes to give someone else Valentine's Day chocolate, and Momoko gets jealous and they both have an argument through some windows. And then later on in the episode, Shinobu is on the roof and gets approached by a student inviting her to a party. The thing is, it really isn't a party, and she knows that, but she's forced to go anyway. And when she arrives at said quote-unquote party, she's basically blackmailed her to having intimacy with that girl who invited her. Momoko finds them a little bit later on and gets mad and punches the girl who blackmailed Shinobu in the fucking face. Like, damn, that was a really good punch. But after this, a bunch of stuff happens and it looks like Momoko ends up getting kicked out of the school. And Shinobu has something in the house for some reason called the reflection room, and she's just kind of just staying in there and locks herself there for a little while. But then one day, she ends up just running away. The Indian girl calls Momoko and says basically just to try and find her. So she runs to the park that she and Shinobu met at years ago, and she finds them, whatever the hell this thing is, maybe like a playground thingy, I don't know. But yeah, she goes in there and hugs her, and then they both make up. And then we agree to a scene of a hotel with a very suggestive name, so we can only guess what is going on in there. Straight up fucking. Quick intermission, guys. Since you made it to this far in the video, I just want to let you know that currently 96% of you are not subscribed to the channel. So please subscribe to the channel so we can finally reach 1,000 subscribers. And since we reached 900 not too long ago, I'm pretty sure we're going to get close to them very, very soon. So once we reach 1k, I will review Kanojo. Anyways, back to the video. Guys, I'm gonna be real to you. This anime is like Gojira at the fucking Olympics. It was literally amazing. Minus the satanic accusations, but like, this anime was genuinely amazing. The story was so fucking engaging, it was unreal. I was genuinely watching this, both hands like this, like damn, I need to watch all the way through this. I was like watching it like that, fucking statue of that guy who's thinking. I'm like that. I was like, damn, this shit is really interesting. Like, no one-handed video, no nothing like that. Nothing happened. I was straight up watching this. I was invested in it for the plot. I've watched some good anime in the past, but this tops it for like the most like gripping like story ever. This is like my version of what all people have to EastEnders, except for the fact it's only like 3 episodes long instead of like 10,000, but whatever. Now, the animation. This anime is quite old. I think it came out like early 2000s, and I've got to say though, for the time, the animation is incredible. It's really good, everything is smooth, all the artwork looks amazing, pretty fucking good shit right here. And it's uncensored, so yeah, that's another W for this one. And guys, don't just take it from me. Even this guy on AniList.co thinks that the anime is amazing. Although, I think it's definitely just Red Joker's alt account. Yuri! But on a serious note, guys, this anime is definitely a 10 out of 10. It is one of the best I've ever watched in a long time, and it's got some of the best story literally in all of anime that I've ever seen in my life. You need to watch it right now. Or you can watch all my other anime reviews right here, or you can watch the one from last year where I talk about yaoi anime. Anyways, thank you all for watching, have a good day, and goodbye.